I forgot one. I forgot one. Okay, back in we go. How could I forget that we had a second event rerun this time? It wasn't just Amana, there was a Tenka too. There's just so many Osaki cards this time around. I'm sorry. Completely slipped my mind, but let's go ahead and get this over with. The original event Tenka, who surprisingly has gained more value over time thanks to the power of interest down being important for Collabofest, along with certain Grade Fest teams. She's useful in a pinch and has interesting use when the time is right, but we're going to learn that this card is not as hot as it could be. Her support skills are Idol's Bond, Promise Recovery, Rest Boost, and the return of Trouble Guard, hence why she's a real old card. She's got Trouble Guard. Who even has that anymore? Her unique support mastery is Tension Mastery Visual. If your idol is at max tension, Tenka will always supply you a +2 to any visual gain as long as Tenka is in the room. 2. Her TFD idea is Visual, and her Insight token for Grad is Visual. Tenka's 1-star passive is a visual 12% up that requires you to be in the visual position. This has a 30% chance to activate once. Her 2-star passive is a dance visual 15% up that requires your mental to be 75% or less. This has a 30% chance to activate once. Her 3-star uncap is a visual +50, and her 4-star appeal is an interest 30% down to all judges for 1 turn. Her event passive is a visual 4% up that requires Tenka on your team, and it has a 30% chance to activate twice. This Tenka earns a D- to a C, depending on how you feel. Now I kinda remember why I forgot all about this Tenka. While her 30% interest down can be useful in a pinch, the rest of Tenka's kit is mostly terrible in modern context, especially her hilariously weak Tension Mastery visual. If you really believe in +2, then by all means. Otherwise, this is a glorified laser gun to house in your box, while Tenka gets to be cool in front of her sister and bigger sister. Should you farm for this card? You might as well. If you farm for the Amana, you can farm for the Tenka. Also, as an addendum to Amana 5, one of the things that was left out is that she actually has an additional Vocal 1.0 appeal on her max skill. So it's important to recognize that she actually has a Vocal 6.0 at max, which does make her stronger than Amana 2 or Amana 1. So that may sway your opinion, but ultimately I don't think it is a huge difference, but it is worth mentioning.